Hello and welcome to Wrestling with Alcohol.
Hello, everyone.
We are live. We are about to go live again for the streaming of and reacting to the Royal Rumble match. Right now, we have Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin fighting. Baron Corbin just chokeslammed him through the table. That's pretty crazy. To test this out, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this here. Dale's Pale Ale. I'm going to review Dale's Pale Ale. He's going to review his little sherry over there. Now, we're just sort of testing out the features. We are going to go live during the Rumble match, and we're going to react as the match is happening. A little bit of wrestling with alcohol is what we like to call this segment. Opinions and Beer. You can go ahead and listen to the podcast when it's available on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, everywhere. And we're doing more stuff right here on YouTube, such as these wrestling videos and whatnot. So be sure to keep checking those out and give us your responses and your feedback of what works, what doesn't, what you like, and what you don't. Right here, I got Dale's Pale Ale.
Hello.
What do you got over there? Tell them what you got.
Oak Leaf Vineyards.
Say more about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's a Shiraz variety from California.
Yes. Dale's Pale Ale is from Oscar Blues Brewing Company. It is 6.5% in alcohol by volume. We have a Texas beer for a Texas event because the Royal Rumble is in Houston. They are fighting all over Astro Stadium. So we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling on this beer part right here. Just see what we're going to get the ball rolling here. You ready to talk about these alcohol? And then we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. During the Rumble match. We'll be live. So be sure to check us out when we go live during the Royal Rumble match. Dale's Pale Ale tastes very pale and deli. Go ahead and Ed Ray, give me some wine in it.
All right. To make this brief, it's Oak Leaf Vineyards, a Shiraz flavor, and this has 12.5% alcohol by volume, and it is vented and bottled by Oak Leaf Vineyards of Livermore and Ripon, California. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this now. I would normally drink a full glass, but I want to save this for the actual for the actual reaction that we're going to be doing for the Royal Rumble match later. So here I go. I sniff this. Fresh flavor, not as good as Carlo Rossi, obviously, but it is a California wine, so it's subjective in terms of smell. But go ahead and taste this. It don't taste too bad, obviously. I mean, it does have an alcohol taste, but it's not too sweet. So I think it closely rivals the Paisano flavor of Carlo Rossi, but it ain't too bad. So I'll go ahead and give this 9 out of 10.
And before we end it, this is actually a solid Pale Ale. This is one of those Pale Ales that I constantly see at local, what's it called? Events. Local events is like the one craft beer out of the mountains of non-craft beer. And it's a solid choice for those who are looking to drink craft and this is all they have. I'll give it a solid 5.5. I think this is kind of old, though. It tastes a little old. So it may not be as good as it's supposed to be. But solid. Damn. He just put them through. They're just putting each other through all the tables.
This is a false count anywhere match. The tables can count too.
But what are some of your predictions for the Royal Rumble before we get to there?
Well, let's see. I think women's Royal Rumble, I want to say Charlotte wins. As far as the men's Royal Rumble is concerned, I want to say Brock Lesnar's going to win.
Brock Lesnar? Yes.
Yeah,
I think win.
I think the reason why they're going to have him have Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble doing start to finish is because to get him more heat, to make him more credible as a champion. because there's nobody that's credible enough to face Brock Lesnar for the title as of this moment. But we're going to see as the Royal Rumble progresses.
I've already put my picks of who I think should or should not win the Royal Rumble. You can check those videos, our previous videos, or you can check them on Twitter. We are on Twitter at Opinions Beer, or Opinions and Beer, but we are Opinions Beer on Twitter. Someone I did not mention, I want to go ahead for the record and say I think Kane should win and face The Fiend. All my pitches previously were to face Lesnar. Every pick I picked were picks to face Lesnar. I had not picked a single person to win to face The Fiend, mainly because I think Roman Reigns is going to win and face The Fiend. But if they swerve us and go a different direction, I think it should be with Kane finally winning the Royal Rumble and going against The Fiend. It's a great little story roundup. You basically round that story out. Obviously, Kane was, I believe, The Fiend's first victim. And with their interaction out, Corbin's buddies just attacked him.
Yeah.
Darn Dolph Ziggler.
Ravishing Robert Roode and Adolf Ziggler.
Roman Reigns is going to eliminate all three of Corbin's group. That's what I picked. I predict that too. So I think Kane should win. It'd be a nice little round out for that story. And we are going to be back later. Be sure to check in when the Rumble starts. Check in, and we will be going live and discussing the Rumble as it's happening and our reactions. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you for looking at this pre-test show. Us drinking Dell's Pale Ale and this here Whining with Ed Ray, a.k.a. Super Danger. And I'm Adam, a.k.a. The Psycho. Okay.